The unseen killer. Electricity is on every site, and it kills fast without warning. Electrocution remains a relentless killer in construction. It powers our drills, our saws, and our lights. But the same power can stop a heart in less than a second. Construction has the highest electrical fatalities, 907 in a recent period. Electrocution sits alongside falls, struck by, and caught in between. 69% of workplace electrical deaths involve non-electrical workers. Construction laborers, roofers, painters, carpenters, equipment operators, high risk. Non-fatal shocks with days away rose 59% over 2 years. Burns, internal damage, lasting harm. Schedule pressure drives shortcuts, skipped GFCI tests, frayed cords, power line misjudgments. This safety briefing translates OSHA into clear actions, so you recognize hazards and go home safe every shift. How does electricity harm the human body? Electricity seeks ground. Our water-filled bodies are great conductors. We can be more conductive than the earth beneath our boots. Touch a live source and you can complete the circuit. Hand to foot puts current across the heart. Severity depends on current, its path, and contact time. Shocks burn at entry and exit and cook tissue along the path. Low currents can trigger ventricular fibrillation, death in minutes. Muscle lock prevents let go, prolonging exposure and injury. Arc flash, a high-energy blast hotter than the sun's surface, burns ignition blast pressures. If shocked, even mildly, get medical evaluation immediately. Wet skin and sweat lower resistance. High voltage and moisture sharply raise electrocution risk. Understanding the body's response isn't for electricians alone. It's survival knowledge for everyone. The top 5 job site electrical hazards. OSHA pinpoints the frequent killers. Know them, prevent them. Number 1, contact with overhead power lines. About 39–40% of deaths. Cranes, metal ladders, scaffolds, long tools. Keep them well clear. Always locate lines and maintain safe distances. Number 2, underground lines. Jackhammers, excavators, even shovels can strike live cables. Call 811 before you dig. Get all utilities marked: electric, gas, water. Number 3, damaged cords and tools. Insulation breaks expose live conductors. A missing ground pin removes your safety path. Tag out and replace. Number 4, lack of ground fault protection. GFCIs are essential, especially in damp areas. Number 5, assuming equipment is de-energized. Always test and verify. OSHA case. A scaffold 21 inches from 7,620 volts energized the whole platform. 1 worker died. Distance and planning save lives. Think of a circuit as a loop. Hot out, neutral back, ground for safety. Source to tool via hot, return via neutral. Ground carries no current in normal use. It's there for faults. If hot shorts to the case, the ground shunts fault current. Breaker trips or fuse blows, power off fast. Missing ground prong removes that safety net. Do not use. Insulation keeps conductors apart and off your skin. Damage exposes danger. Exposed hot touching neutral can short an arc. Flash, fire, explosion. Hot to you creates a ground fault. Current takes your body to ground. Inspect every cord and tool before use, end to end. Any damage, tag it, remove it, replace it. Hot, neutral, ground. Visualize the loop. You'll spot hazards others miss. See a potential issue? First, stop work. Clear the immediate area. Notify supervision and co-workers. Isolate the hazard. Assume it's energized until you prove otherwise. Test your tester on a known live source first. Use the right rated testers, never low-voltage tools on high voltage. Don PPE suited to the hazard. If live, de-energize and lock, tag it out. Then verify absence of voltage. 0 means safe to proceed. Do not tape over damage. Tag, remove, repair by qualified or replace. If unfamiliar or part of permanent wiring, secure the area and call a qualified person. Stop. Secure. Call the experts. Two lifesavers, GFCIs and LOTO. GFCIs trip on tiny imbalances, around 4-6 milliamperes, in as little as 1/42nd. They cut power before a lethal shock, critical in wet or temporary setups. OSHA 1926-404B1 mandates GFCIs on 120-volt, 15 and 20-amp receptacles on construction sites, or use an assured equipment grounding conductor program with documented testing. Test GFCIs daily, power should drop on test, then reset. If it won't trip, tag out. LOTO prevents accidental re-energization during service. Circuits must be de-energized, locked, and tagged before work. Only the person who applied the lock removes it. After lock and tag, verify zero energy. Never skip this step. LOTO ensures nobody can turn power back on while you work. A wet conditions case with no GFCI and missing grounds ended in electrocution. Use protection every time. Engineering controls first. PPE is your last line. Use ASTM D120 rated gloves, class 00 to class 4, above the circuit's voltage. Always wear leather protectors over rubber. For arc flash risk, wear arc-rated FR clothing and face protection matched to incident energy. Use 1,000-volt rated insulated screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches. Damaged insulation? Tag out. Tape is not protection. Eye protection shields against debris and arc light. Use non-conductive ladders near power lines. Never metal. Wear non-conductive footwear, wet shoes, lower body resistance. Match PPE to task. Inspect every time. Right gear plus right process equals control and safety. Professional habits keep you and your crew alive. Case study, August 16, 2024. A 28-year-old cutting and jackhammering for bollards. A live subsurface electrical line ran through the work zone, unmarked. The tool struck the cable. Current surged through the worker to ground. Electrocution was immediate and fatal. OSHA report, ID 09500632. Prevention, call 811, locate, mark, and adjust the plan. Use safe digging methods or relocate work away from hazards. GFCI protection can reduce shock duration, layer defenses. OSHA requires training to recognize and avoid hazards. 1926, 1B, 2. Subpart K, keep clear of circuits unless de-energized, locked out, or effectively guarded. Cal, OSHA, low voltage, 0-600 volts, high voltage above, qualified persons only. Before every shift, plan. Locate and mark overhead and underground utilities. Inspect cords and tools. Confirm ground prongs. Test GFCIs. If servicing, lock, tag, and verify zero energy. Wear the right PPE. Communicate hazards with your team.